Hey guys, this is Surasoni and you are watching ChemStar. So friends, once again, welcome back on ChemStar. So friends, in today's session, I will discuss with you what is Gay-Lussac's law, what are their examples, and we will also see the numerical problems based on gas law. So keep watching till end. If you like this video, please do subscribe ChemStar and don't forget to press like button. So let's begin for today's session. So friends, as I said in today's session, we are going to see the numerical problems based on Gay-Lussac's law. But before than that, we will see what is Gay-Lussac's law. We will see the exact definition of Gay-Lussac's law. Alright, so as you can see here on the screen, it is written here statement of Gay-Lussac law. So let's see what is the textual definition of Gay-Lussac's law. So at constant volume, pressure of a given mass of a gas varies directly with the temperature. So here what is given in the statement is if we keep a volume of if we fill a gas in any container and if we keep the volume as same, so what will happen, pressure of a gas will varies with the temperature. That means if the temperature will increase, pressure will get also increase and vice versa. All right, so this Gay-Lussac's law we can also understand with the help of one more example. We can take here example of tungsten filament electric bulb. All right, what happens in this electric bulb, there is a argon gas filled in this electric bulb. Once we start a switch, the filaments get heated and the argon gas filled in the gas gets warmed and its pressure will get increased. So this is an example of Gay-Lussac's law. All right, so let's see the mathematical expression of Gay-Lussac's law as well, so that it will help us to solve the numerical problems. All right, so mathematical expression, mathematically we can say pressure is directly proportional to temperature at constant volume and the number of moles. All right, so once we remove the proportionality sign, we have to take some constant. So here I have taken constant as k1, so this will become p equals to k1t. all right, so when I will rearrange this, I can write it as p1 by t1 equals to p2 by t2. So dash 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 I can write it till Pn by Tn equals to K1. All right, so this is a basic mathematical expression of Gay-Lussac's law. By using this formula, by using this mathematical expression, we can solve the numerical problems based on Gay-Lussac's law. So let's see one of such problem and see how we can find out the solution of such problems. All right, so here the question is, a tungsten filament electric bulb is filled with argon gas at 1.20 atmospheric pressure at 18 degrees Celsius. A thin glass light bulb can sustain the pressure of argon gas up to 1.5 atmospheric pressure. Calculate the maximum temperature up to which light bulb can sustain heat. So here question is, there is a tungsten filament electric bulb, in that there is a argon gas which is filled at the pressure of 1.20 atmospheric pressure. All right, so once we on the bulb, what will happen, a bulb will get warm up and the pressure can go up to the 1.5 atmospheric pressure due to the heat generated inside the bulb. All right, so here basically what we have given is, we have given one pressure and at that pressure temperature is 18 degrees Celsius of the bulb, and we have given the second pressure and we have asked what will be the temperature of bulb. All right, so it is written here, calculate the maximum temperature up to which light bulb can sustain heat. That means we have to find out the temperature at 1.5 atmospheric pressure of the bulb. All right, so let's see the solution. So here we have given pressure 1 which is 1.20 atmospheric pressure and the temperature 1 which is 18 degrees Celsius. All right, so when we will try to change the temperature in Kelvin, how we can change it, we can simply add it as 273.15 in the 18, so that we will get the 291.25 Kelvin as the temperature in Kelvin unit. Alright, so here 18 degrees temperature is nothing but 291.25 Kelvin temperature. Alright, so we have given pressure 2, which is 1.5 atmospheric pressure, and we need to calculate the temperature 2. What will be the temperature at the pressure 1.5 atmospheric pressure? So let's see what will be the best solution of this question. Alright, so according to Gay-Lussac's law, we know P1 by T1 equals to P2 by T2 equals to P3 by T3. We can write it as up to Pn by Tn equals to K1. So basically we have given here two pressure and one volume, and we have to here we have given two pressures and one temperature, and we need to calculate the other temperatures. All right, so we will take the formula up to P1 T1 equals to P2 T2. all right, since we have given only two pressures and two temperature, we will take the formula as P1 by T1 equals to P2 by T2. Simply what we will do, we will substitute the value pressure 1 as 1.20 atmospheric pressure and temperature 1 in Kelvin unit, which is 291.15 Kelvin, equals to second pressure, which is 1.50, and we need to calculate the second temperature. We will simply solve this mathematically, and we will get the answer of second temperature in Kelvin unit as 363.94 Kelvin. Alright, so here basically in the question we have given the temperature in degree Celsius, so we need to calculate it back into the degree Celsius. So we will try to calculate the answer in the degree Celsius. So let's see how we can do it. So simply what we will do is, second temperature in degree Celsius, we will find out 363.94 minus 273.15 Kelvin. Simply we will subtract the 273.15 from 363.94. We will get the answer in degree Celsius, which is 90.79 degrees Celsius. Alright, so friends, this was the whole concept of Gay-Lussac's law. I hope you have understood the whole concept well. So please, if you like this video, please subscribe the ChemStar for more such wonderful free ad-free videos, because in my videos there is no ad. Alright, so thanks for watching. Keep watching, keep learning.